A former state representative from Frankfort appeared in a Holton courtroom today for a post-conviction hearing. Robert Lindell Jr. was convicted in 2019 on 15 criminal counts involving theft, securities fraud, and intentional evasion of and failure to pay Maine income tax. He's currently serving a 10-year sentence for stealing more than $3 million from two elderly widows. Lindell's main point of argument today was his attorneys at the time did not adequately represent him at his trial by not telling him about several plea offerings made by the Attorney General's office. The judge will issue a written ruling at a later date.